You know, we're not putting him on the foul line where he can get in the rhythm, shooting the basketball. We're not giving him wide open looks early where he can find a confidence or find a rhythm. So, and we say it all the time, anytime you're playing a really good shooter, you want to make sure they're having to work for their baskets. And so that's the key when it comes to Epps. He's going to get points because he can really, really put the basketball in the bucket. But we want to make sure he's working for every basket on the offensive end. And the key is limit these guys to one shot and done on the offensive end because they are a very good rebounding team. Like I said, they are long and big up front. So we're going to have to really concentrate on the defensive rebounding end as well.
Evangel assistant Steve Gauze. The Crusaders take on Missouri Valley. Tip-off against the Vikings on the way in a minute. We're back in the Ashcroft Center enjoying before today's game by Evangel women's assistant coach Don Neal. Crusaders. One of a couple. Two-forward lineup. At a forward, James Pope, 6'4", a senior from St. Petersburg, Florida. The other forward, Lawrence Brown, 6'8", and a junior from Chicago. Then the three guards, Michael Connor at one of the guard spots, 6'1", senior out of Fort Worth, Texas. Then Jordan Epps, Nixa product, and just his freshman season leads the conference in scoring at 19.3 per game, a 5'10 rookie. Kevin Stander, another local product, 5'10 in his second year out of Republic, starts at their other guard spot. Vikings 9-15. They're in 7th place in the league and are 4-8 in the Heart of America Conference. They have been a streaky team. They've lost their last 3 in a row coming in. Prior to that, they had won 3 straight and are really among the hottest teams in the conference for a while with some impressive wins. One impressive loss in the overtime defeat against Mid-American Nazarene, where the Pioneers got a tip-in to force overtime and prevailed in Marshall. But the Vikings got a victory over Benedictine, which is all the more impressive since we've seen the Ravens recently. Missouri Valley, again, 3 straight losses, though, coming into today. For the Crusaders, no changes in their starting 5. At a forward, Zach Klein, 6'5", 195, a junior from Mount Vernon. Stephen Cotton, the other forward, 6'7", 220, a senior from Eldon. Jamie Donnelly starts at a guard, 6'2", 170, a senior from Lynn. The point guard is J.J. Williams, 5'11", 165, a junior from Arlington, Texas. And Brody Wingert will start at a guard tonight, 6'5", 190. Second year out of Kickapoo, coming off of a night where he matched a career high, 19 points at Baker on Saturday. Klein, Donnelly, Williams, Cotton, and Wingert starting for Steve Jenkins, who's in his 31st season as head coach of the Crusaders. Here we go. Stephen Cotton will jump center against Lawrence Brown, and it's a tap controlled by Evangel to get us underway. Brody Wingert right of the arc to Donnelly out front. Evangel going to the basket to our left here in this opening half. Donnelly loses his footing, gets a bounce pass the way to Zach Klein on the right. Now reverse left side to J.J. Williams. Top of the key, Cotton driving right, kick out to Wingert. Deep three right wing, rims out. That's Wingert's first miss in a while. He was a perfect 6 for 6 from the floor on Saturday, but comes up with a miss on his first shot attempt today. Vikings with it back. They're in road orange. White letters and numbers. Splitting two defenders is Epps. Lost the handle out of bounds, but it's last touched by a Crusader. Vikings will then bound into their basket. Epps to trigger it in. Gets it to Stander. Open 18-footer. Left wing is off the back iron. Rebound Donnelly. And Evangel will send it the other way. Up the far sideline, Wingert. Finds Cotton top of the key. Drives right a lane. Kick out to Brody, right corner. Wingert back out front to Williams. Left of the arc, Donnelly fakes his way around the defender. Gets left of the rim and scores in a double pump lay-in.
Nice little screen by Klein to get Donnelly a few more steps to the basket.
Jamie finishes to put Evangel ahead 2-0. Epps matched up with Williams. JJ did a masterful job on Epps in the opening meeting. Right side, Epps on the wing. Donnelly has to come out on him. Now they find it to Connor, right wing. Connor with Williams switched down on him. Gets a screen to his left. Pull up 19-footer. Rims out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Won by Wingert in the far corner. And Evangel will take it away. Williams up the near side. Lobs for Klein, left wing. Oh, drive left. Bounce pass across the lane to Wingert. Got his shot blocked. Loose ball picked up by the Vikings. Pushing it up, Epps goes behind the back on the dribble, drives in the lane. Hanging shot won't go, but he draws a foul on Jamie Donnelly in transition. First foul of the game, and it's stuck on Jamie Donnelly and gets free throws for Jordan Epps. When you're the conference's leading scorer, you'd expect to be a good free throw shooter, and Epps is at 76% and fifth best in the conference from the foul line. Front end is good there to put the Vikings on the board. Epps had 16 points Saturday at Benedictine in a 75-54 loss by the Vikings to the Ravens. Both free throws good, and we're tied at 2. Donnelly near sideline. Back to Klein. He'll bring it over the midcourt line. J.J. Williams, right sideline. Drives to his right. Cross-court pass to Cotton. Cotton fires it cross-court. Right wing and a three by Donnelly. Rims out. Rebound off the floor. Picked up by Brody Wingert. Here's a driving move by Williams, who scores baseline right. 4-2 Evangel. Jordan Epps will bring it up. Out front for Pope. Top of the key to Connor. Left side Stander. Bounce pass underneath to James Pope. Covered up by Klein. His fadeaway goes over the rim. Rebound Cotton. Back come the Crusaders. Williams up floor. Finds Cotton. Right side to Jamie Donnelly on the wing. Cross-court pass to Klein, left wing. Bounce pass to Cotton, left of the lane. Bangs into his man. Gets into the paint. Finds Williams. Right corner Donnelly. Back underneath the winger. Brody. No pass. Left elbow for Cotton, who hits a 16-footer. 6-2 Evangel. Played 3 minutes at Ashcroft as the Vikings bring it the other way. Epps to his left. Crosses over, gets it right side to Pope, who launches a three. It's over the rim. Grazed the back iron. Rebound Donnelly. Back comes Evangel the other direction. Williams quickly right side to Winger. Back to J.J. J.J. was left. Donnelly right of the arc to Brody Wingert. Had a Cotton right side. 18-footer off the rim. No good by Steven. And the rebound to the Vikings. Valley hasn't scored yet from the floor. Their 2 points were Epps' free throws. He'll go to his left, pull up from 17. That's no good. Rebound Cotton. Now it's passed to a cutting Donnelly, and that's taken away by the Vikings' Michael Connor. He'll bring it up the near side. Stops in the backcourt. Connor to his left. Gets to the foul line. Stumbles, but keeps the dribble. Now backs up. Finds Epps' left sideline. He'll take it back between the circles. Williams on Epps. Bounce pass, left elbow. Now right of the arc for Stander. He'll fire a three. Missed that long. Rebound Klein in traffic. Zach will push it up himself. Zach drives, gets around a defender and scores in the lane to make it 8-2. And there's a timeout by Valley. 15:53 to go early. It's the Crusaders 8, Missouri Valley 2. And with an early timeout, we will return after this on the Crusaders Sports Sports Network.
All right, Commissioner, hold on. I'll tell him.
Honey, it's Phil. The gold reserve is being attacked.
Tell him I'll be right there.
Don't forget to shut the window.
What? All right. What's the joke? What's so funny?
Not what John Williams had in mind. After the Missouri Valley timeout, the Vikings get their first made field goal of the game as they go right inside to Lawrence Brown, and he scores in the lane. 8-4, Evangel leads Missouri Valley. 15-15 to go in the opening half. Crusaders with the ball, left wing Brody Wingert. Drives, left of the lane, pull up from 15 is good. Wingert's first two. All five Evangel starters have scored now. Crusaders have Victor Agbasi and Josh Vierink in the game. Epps blows by a defender. Left a finger roll short, but the putback is up and good by Brown. Agbasi, a senior at Tulsa, into the guard spot. Vierink at center. 6'8 sophomore from Wyoming, Michigan. Fine catches right of the basket. Got it blocked off the glass. Back the other way comes Valley, down by 4. Connor DeStander out front, fakes a three, backs up on Wingert. Looking near side, but that's covered up. Stander now off the screen, goes to his left. Pull up from 18 feet, off the front of the rim. He got his own miss, puts it back up, scores, and is fouled as well. They're going to call a foul on Vic for undercutting shooter. And a chance at a three-point play for the Republic product, Kevin Stander. Bossie's first foul. This can get Valley to within 1 after Evangel started this game with an 8-2 lead. Corey Tillery in for Evangel, the 6'4 sophomore from Parkview. Sanders' free throw, no good. Crusaders the rebound with a 10-8 lead. Williams brings it up. JJ. He uses it for Vierink, left wing, underneath for Tillery. Tillery left block, bounce pass to the other corner. Now Williams, three from the right of the arc. That won't go. Rebound to Brown. Back comes the Vikings the other way. Lawrence Brown out front, looking near side. Feeds Kevin Stander. He'll go to his left. Left wing. Epps covered up by Williams. Drives to the corner, spins and traveled. It's going to be Evangel's ball. Chad Lance arguing, but he switched pivot feet. Jordan Fielding into the game for the Crusaders. 6'1 senior out of Springfield Hillcrest, and he'll bring it up for Evangel. Evangel with Fielding, Tillery, Agbasi, Vierink, and Wingert on the floor now. Brody Wingert out front. Feeds Vierink at the post. Vierink in the lane, faces the hoop, trying to roll move around Brown. A lot of contact. They let it all go, and they say the shot is short off Josh's hands, and the ball goes back to Valley.
I think if they would have gone more to his right, more to the left block or the inside of the lane, he might actually would have had a better look at the basket.
Hate to say you should have embellished more, too, but maybe that would have helped. There was contact
there.
There
was a lot of contact.
Pass goes inside. Here's Brown. It bends to his left. Gets it to a teammate at the foul line, and the jumper from there won't go. Agbasi the rebound for the Crusaders. Jim Thomas in for the Vikings. 5'11 junior guard from St. Louis. Here's Fielding looking at Vierink, who's locked up underneath, and that'll call a foul on Lawrence Brown. Which will be the first one called against Valley in the game with 13:09 to go in the first half. Jamie Donnelly rotates back in for Evangel. Winger will take his first break. Crusaders look to inbound. Fielding. Lobs it out front for Donnelly. Gets around to Epps. Back to fielding underneath, cross court to Agbasi, right of the arc. 23-foot bomb, rims out, no good. Rebound picked up off the floor by the Vikings. They'll push the other way. Pass underneath, and a layup by Brown is short. Rebound Tillery, back come the Crusaders. Agbasi right side of the backboard
He went
with
the
it.
wrong way through the iron with that ball.
I thought so too. It was weird. Here's Agbasi inside with a cut, gets a layup. 12-8 Evangel. That thing looked like it went through the backside of the rim.
It went right up and out.
In the playground, they used to joke that subtract 2 points. Doesn't happen in real life. I used to think that was, or at least thought that was a dead ball. Pass goes to Brown, who gets grabbed underneath by a Crusader.
Well, I kind of thought the same thing, but
Josh Bierink will get charged with his first. They're going to put Lawrence Brown at the foul line for free throws. Vikings having in the game Kendall Hayes, a 6'6 junior from Houston. He did not play against Evangel in the first meeting. Brown hits the free throw. He's got 5. That's another foul shot pending as Cotton comes back in for Evangel. Also in for the Vikings, Brady Thompson, 5'11 freshman and another Republic product. Second free throw, Brown missed that. Agbasi the board for the Crusaders. 12-9 Evangel. Here's a press from the Vikings. Three-quarter court trap. Agbasi down the far sideline. Beats it himself. Over in the corner. Now drives over to Cotton. Back out front to Donnelly. Tillery. Over to Fielding. Right of the arc. Near side for Jamie Donnelly. To the foul line. Cotton. Turnaround shot. Airballed. Rebound saved into the Vikings. Here's Epps the other way. Epps swings it right side for Jim Thomas. He'll drive to his right. Get to the foul line. Find Epps now left wing. Epps to his left off the screen. It's a bounce pass inside. Fade away good by Kendall Hayes to make it 12-11 Evangel. Gordon Fielding brings it up for the Crusaders. Here's Tillery right side. Sophomore to Parkview. Goes to Donnelly. Inside the key to Cotton. Down low to Agbasi posting up Epps. Doesn't have a shot though. Goes to Tillery right wing instead. And there's a whistle. And he stepped out of bounds. That'll go back to Missouri Valley, and they look for the lead this possession.
you get the ball, you better be ready to take care of it, that's for sure. Vikings playing very in-the-face defense.
They've been a lot more active. There's a pass. It goes inside. A drive is blocked. But it's put back up and in on a loose ball. As converting Kendall Hayes gets his second basket of the game to give the Vikings a lead at 13-12. Angel behind with 10:50 to go in the first. Agbasi left to the arc, top of the key Fielding, drives to his left and cut off. Over to Vic, his three ball. No, but he's fouled and run into in the play. Jim Thomas will get picked for the foul, and Vic will have 3 free throws as he's fouled in the three-point try. Agbasi with 2 points today, averaging 10.3 on the season. Free throw, no good. 83% on the season from the foul line is it. Here's his second one. That's good. One more in the 3-shot foul. Third on the way. That got the roll. Agbasi makes 2 out of 3, and it's 14-13 Evangel. Back comes Missouri Valley the other way. Top of the key. Now it goes right of the arc for Jordan Epps, guarded by Jordan Fielding. He'll go to his left off the screen. Fires a 3 left of the arc. Missed it off the back of the rim. High rebound, corralled by Fielding in the lane. That comes Evangel the other direction, shooting at the basket to our left in this opening half. Tillery top of the key. Left side Fielding. Fielding to Cotton out front. Right side to Victor Agbasi. Donnelly top of the arc, eyes a 3, fires and missed it long. Rebound Agbasi, Evangel resets. Here's Tillery, left side for Cotton. Cotton to his right. Bounce pass to Agbasi, right corner. He is covered up. Goes to his left on the dribble, gets in the lane, runs into a defender and lost it. Loose ball, scramble. Cotton lunging for it, winds up out of bounds, and will go to the Vikings. you know that Missouri Valley is going to scrap and play hard. They always do for Chad Lance. Kind of get the impression early that this game is going to be a scramble, maybe like that possession.
Yeah. Well, the Crusaders may have to be careful about forcing a shot, looking for contact. So far, that's not really worked very well.
Stander back in the game. Left side, Michael Connor drives. Pull-up jumper from 15 is airballed over the rim. Rebound Donnelly. Fielding will bring it up. Crusaders go the other direction, where they're all over Agbasi. Now he's Agbasi knocked down. Is that going to be something more than a foul, I wonder?
Oh, he got a pretty hard hand in the face.
He did. That was a forearm that knocked Agbasi over. Chad Lance saying that was embellished a little, but
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
He got a fist right to the jaw.
You go upstairs like that, that tends to, and I think that's what they're discussing, if that's going to be more than a foul. You can do a flagrant, and any contact to the head they're more sensitive about these days. So we will see what they determine. It's a foul at least on Michael Connor. The official goes to the table for the signal. Agbasi is going to be checking out. Let's wait and see what they're going to announce. Both teams, at least Valley, is at their bench. Oh. Well, so much for that thought. Oh, that's not a great exchange for the Crusaders because that's Agbasi's second, and that's significant with 9:27 to go in the half. Vic gets to shoot free throws out of the technical, and Chad Lance wants a further explanation. So they called Vic for trying to fight for space, and a technical on Connor for the forearm to the head. That happened right in front of the Valley bench. I'm still not exactly sure what the dispute is. That's going to free throws for Agbasi. Now, well, they still haven't given them the ball yet, and Chad Lance has decided to take up the argument anew. Free throw is good by Vic. Now it's 5 points lead for the Crusaders. They'll have another one coming up. Number 2, that's good. Agbasi's going to come out of the game with 2 fouls now, and Chad Lance with the timeout, I think, so he can talk about this some more. Well, he stepped out. I thought to call one, but the Crusaders are going to inbound near side. Well, that's why you don't like the call if you're the Vikings. You gave up 2 points there, and Evangel keeps possession.
Yeah.
I think that may have been what he was arguing. Hey, if he fouled, why is it their ball? Not sure I get that call either now. Here's Cotton, right side. Now top of the key to Williams, left of the arc for Donnelly, back to JJ. His 3 ball out front, rims in and out. Rebound batted out of bounds. It'll go to Missouri Valley.
I guess you could say technically they did have possession until Michael Connor committed the technical foul, which then gave it right back to Evangel.
I think what he'd be arguing is, okay, you call the foul, that's dead ball right there, and you call, but actually that's not when the whistle occurred. The whistle occurred after the exchange. That's one of those, that'd be interesting to dive into the rule book on that one. Lawrence Brown hands it off to Michael Connor, top of the key. He'll back up with a left-hand dribble. Fade to his right. Go to his left off the screen. Now left side, here's Epps. Epps off a pick to his right. Gets top of the arc. Fires a 3 from there and knocks it down. His first 3-pointer and his first made field goal of the game. That ties the score at 16 all.
A little bit of confusion on the screen there. Epps got left all alone. It's not something the Crusaders want to do.
I want to give him any space. No. Donnelly cuts off out front to Brody Wingard. Wingard left of the arc, guarded by Epps. That could be a mismatch. Here's Williams, right side for Donnelly. Donnelly to Wingard out front. Left of the arc for Klein. Zach to his left. Pull up 18-footer. Rims out, no good. Rebound to Lionel DeLissa. And Valley brings it back the other way. Left corner, underneath. This is Diatta. Top of the key. It goes to Brown, out front, Stander. A deep 3 by him. Is long, no good. Rebound Cotton. And Evangel going the other way. We got a timeout called by the Crusaders with our score still deadlocked at 16 all. 7:49 to go in the first. A 16 all tie with a timeout called. We're back after this on the Crusaders Sports Network.
What is that thing?
Looks like somebody's double chin. Must have lost it snacking on fruits and vegetables.
Somebody's gonna trip on that.
Wait for them to call something on that.
I was just surprised when Victor's was the first foul and out.
Yeah, didn't expect to hear that. Coming out of the timeout, Zach Klein gets a shot from 19 feet left wing. Evangel leading Missouri Valley 18-16 with 7:10 to go in the first half. Michael Connor drives, pull up foul line, jumper is good for his first two of the game. Ties the score back at 18 all. Evangel 17-5 coming in. 10-2 in the conference, and Winger keeps Standard to the hold and draws a hand check foul. Vikings bring back into the game Jim Thomas. Evangel inbounding under their basket, the fresh shot clock. And the Vikings, their fourth team foul. Here's J.J. Williams, right wing, looking underneath. Now he'll bring it out front. Valley has switched to his own. Bounce pass for Klein, right block. Fade away right of the lane. Doesn't get the roll that time for Zach. Rebound Vikings, they'll push the other way. Epps up the far sideline. He'll stutter step, goes to his right. Gets inside the lane, drives, double pump move. Doesn't get the roll up the back iron. Putback is up and in by Brown, who has 7 here early.
And 4 points off a putback just like that off of an offensive rebound. Evangel's got to make sure they're blocking people out, getting those defensive rebounds.
Down at 6'8", working his way through some bodies for that. Here's a wide open Williams on a backdoor cut, and J.J. scores on the layup. Tied at 20 all with 6:05 to go in the half. Epps out front. Right to the arc. Now a lob inside for Brown. Pass out of his reach. He'll try to save it in bounds. Cannot. And it's going to go back to the Crusaders. Now in for the first time, David Smith. 5'11 senior out of Fort Worth comes in for Missouri Valley. A.J. Williams walks it up for Evangel. Right side to Zach Klein. Klein looking out front. It's to Wingert in the corner. Back out front to Donnelly. Lob to Klein in the lane. Kick out to Williams for 3. He's knocked down on the shot. No whistle. Rebound batted around and picked up by the Vikings. Up the near side comes Jordan Epps. Epps to his left. Backs up. Swings it right side. Driving baseline. Running over Cotton is Pope, but it's going to be a blocking foul on Cotton underneath. First one on Steven, and a shooting foul will put James Pope at the line for 2. Just to break a 20-all tie. Pope at 6'4 senior. First free throw and misses, no good. Josh Vierink back in for Evangel. The free throw pending for Pope. That is up, and that's long. Rebound Vierink, and Evangel will head the other direction. Still a 20-all deadlock. Here's Wingert right at key. Drives to his right, got the ball knocked away. Looks underneath, can't get it to an open man. Way out front now to J.J. Williams at midfloor. Goes to his left. Over to Donnelly, who drives baseline. Puts a shot up, blocked out of bounds. Still Evangel's ball as they'll have it underneath. Lionel DeLissa back in for the Vikings. Angel gets it into Brody Wingert with the wing. Now to JJ in the corner. Williams back out front with it. Over to Wingert out front. Right side to Jamie Donnelly. Shot clock at 7. Now 5. Williams to his right. Gets inside the lane. Runner over to defender. No good. Rebound Valley, and they travel with it as they wound up falling off balance. Pope got the rebound, but staggered out of the lane and is called for the travel. The Crusaders get a break there. They'll still have possession and a new shot clock. Bounce goes to the right corner. Donnelly now to Wingert, right elbow. 17-footer is no good. Rebound Klein. Try to tap it back in bounds, but it's out of bounds.
Nice job by Klein. He had good position on that rebound. Nearly had it.
Little out of reach, just tried to tap it back in play and couldn't quite get it in. But a great effort. Here's a drive. No-look dish by Epps in the lane. They're going to call it travel. Hope had an open layup. Ball stripped out of his hands, but there was a travel that occurred before all that. Still tied at 20 as Evangel brings it the other way. Williams out front, left side to Brody Wingert. Brody to his right, over to Zach Klein, left wing, an open 3 ball. Good by Zach. They're going to call it a 2. His foot's on the line. Klein with 6. 22-20 Evangel. Across the key comes David Smith. Out front to Epps, way out far side. Gets a screen, brings it out front, reverses field. Now to Smith, left wing. Smith calls for the screen, goes to his right, drives baseline, bounce pass middle of the lane, and a shot put up. No, but it's going to draw contact as Lionel DeLissa, playing in his 10th game of the year, draws contact and a foul inside.
DeLissa takes advantage of veering, kind of overplaying on the help defense a little bit and finds just enough of a hole. Cuts through, recovers a little too late.
And as a result, it's his second foul. DeLissa hits the free throw. Big 6'5 junior out of Miramar, Florida. Averaging 4 a game. Has only played in 9 games, though, prior to tonight. Second free throw coming up for their post player. Checking, I think, his left arm. Seeing if there was any blood on DeLissa, but now they'll let him shoot the second one. This to try to tie it. That's on the way and good. We're even at 22 all. Just under 4 minutes to play in the half. Full court press from the Vikings. Out the far sideline, Fielding back in. Has it up, brings it up the far side. Finds Brody Wingert, right wing. Finds Williams. JJ cuts to the basket and scores in a finger roll. Well, if they're going to guard you that tight, it's going to leave some alleys open. Williams found one and gives Evangel back the lead. Left to the arc, Lawrence Brown. Hands it off behind him to Jim Thomas. Thomas to his left. Pull up 18-footer. No. Rebound. Vikings. Ball knocked out of the hands of Missouri Valley and out of bounds to the Crusaders. DeLissa was there for a rebound. Got it stripped. The Vikings couldn't pick it up. In fact, they knocked it out of bounds themselves. Angel's ball back. Here comes the press again. Williams catches. Vikings back out of their full court pressure and just man up. Williams over the midcourt line. Over to Jordan Fielding, right side. Jordan, bounce pass up top for Brody Wingert. Wingert to his right. Near side for Tillery. Tillery underneath for Cotton. Cotton has the ball poked out of his hands, but is picked up in the backcourt by Wingert. Right side for JJ. 10 in the shot clock. Williams out front. Goes to his left. Gets inside the lane. Gets around Epps, but he blocks his shot. Out of bounds with 5 to shoot. Williams will trigger an inbounds pass. The Vikings shuttle the scores table quick. Lawrence Brown. Angel will need to get a good inbounds play here and a shot. Comes into Fielding. Left corner 3 ball. Good by Fielding. Oh, the Crusaders needed that. They go up 5 with 2:40 to go in the first half. Wasn't exactly on balance there, but connects. Top of the key, a drive left by Hayes, and he'll score on the runner. Hayes with 6. 27-24 to Evangel. 2:20 to go before halftime. Out front, Williams, right side of the backcourt. He'll back up on Epps, right side now to Brody Winger. Winger goes underneath for Tillery. Ball whacked out of bounds by the Vikings. Coming up at the break, we'll talk with Evangel head women's coach Leon Neal. Evangel winning the women's game earlier today, 68-54. Left of the arc, J.J. Williams. Looks at Cotton. Now he feeds him left of the lane. Cotton bangs into his man. Got the ball stripped on a double team. Here come the Vikings the other way. Epps weaving through traffic. Peels off left side. Now darts right. Kicks it out front to Thomas. Thomas to his left. Stops top of the arc. Now drives left of the lane. Has the ball stripped out of his hands by Wingert. Picked up in the lane by Cotton. Ahead to Tillery. Tillery drives and dunks. That wasn't easy to throw down because he had to catch that in stride and try to time his steps to get the jam, but does.
And he had a Viking player right on his heels, too, to think about.
Right side, Smith. Bounce pass goes underneath to Nick Ziana. Turnaround is knocked away. Evangel another steal. Here's Tillery leading another break. This time Peels out as the Vikings get back defensively. J.J. Williams, the fielding right sideline. Back to J.J. out front. 1:07 to go before halftime, and Evangel resets offensively. Now they're going to call an offensive foul on Tillery, trying to get space side of the lane. The Evangel bench will protest this. Not that Tillery pushed off. That was kind of obvious. That a hold occurred first. 7th team foul, but no free throws and an offensive foul. Kevin Stander back in for the Vikings. 29-24 to Evangel leading Missouri Valley in what has been a scrappy game. Kind of what you'd expect. Epps gets it to mid-floor, brings it up. Hands it off behind him to Michael Connor. Connor top of the key to Stander. He'll fire a three left side and hit it. That's what he came in for. Buried a three from the left wing, and it's Evangel by 2. Tillery right side of the backcourt. Out front to Wingert. Lobs for Cotton, left elbow. Gets inside the lane, and he got grabbed and fouled. Free throws for Stephen Cotton. And no, it's not. In fact, they still have one more foul to give. It's team foul number 5. The first one on Lionel DeLissa. Here's Williams catching out front, left wing to Brody Winger. 6-second differential on the shot clock, and a deep three by Fielding off the back of the rim. Caught in the offensive board. Gets it back out front to Winger. Evangel will lead that again. Now the shot clock is off. Crusaders have a 2-point lead. We'll run down the clock for the final shot of the half. Williams guarded loosely as he stands in front of the center jump circle. J.J. winds the clock down to 12 seconds. Now they'll pick him up with 10 seconds in the half. J.J. to his right, makes a stop and go move inside to Connor, scores and got fouled. Kendall Hayes grabbed him, but kind of half-heartedly wrapped him up. That allowed Steven to get the basket, and now a chance at a three-point play. I think Hayes, Leslie, instinctively wanted to just tackle him. Free throw is good.
A great assist for J.J. Williams, too, to get himself penetrated in there and then dish off to Cotton.
Epps length of the floor, got a three away, but missed it at the horn. And we go to the locker room with the Crusaders up by 5. Evangel 32, Missouri Valley 27 is our score at the break. A first half recap and a visit with the head coach of the Evangel women's team, Leon Neal. That when we return after this to the Evangel Crusaders Sports Network. pays off. Evangel leads by 5 at the break. Almost the identical score in the first meeting between these two teams. On January 3rd, Evangel led that game 34-28 at intermission there. They would take a repeat of the second half in Marshall in this game. That was a 54-33 Evangel advantage in the last meeting. Leslie, I'm not sure we have the same feel, though, for this game. Valley has scrapped and battled hard in the first 20 minutes. This doesn't seem like it's going to be an easy second 20 minutes by any means.
Scrapped is right. I mean, they have fought and battled Evangel. Anytime anybody's held on to the ball, they're right there on them, and Evangel's really going to have to make sure they take care of the ball, and I think they're really going to have to make a better effort on the boards. Even though they did out-rebound Missouri Valley, it didn't seem like it in the beginning.
Valley gets an early basket from James Pope, and then a Wingert errant pass stolen away by the Vikings. So now Evangel's lead cut to 3. Valley gets it back, and then they throw it away as Cotton intercepts a pass in the lane. James Pope scoreless until a moment ago. Had a basket right of the lane to drop. Evangel leading 32-29. Crusaders led by Victor Agbasti, J.J. Williams, and Zach Klein. They all have 6 points each. Wide open, Wingert on the basket. Gets a layup there. His second bucket of the game. Boy, somebody lost him.
Yeah, because there was nobody around him, no orange jersey around him whatsoever.
And a carry called against Jordan Epps, who tried to drive around Williams and is called for picking it up. And the Crusaders will go the other direction, still leading by 5, now at 34-29. Evangel shot 42% in the first half, 13 of 31. Vikings were 10 out of 27, 37%. Wingert right block, spins in the lane, fade away, no good over Stander. Rebound Vikings. Here comes Epps again.
I feel like that's a matchup the Crusaders could really take advantage of. Wingert against Stander. There's a pretty significant height difference.
6'5 versus 5'11. The Stander misses a 3 from 22 feet right of the arc. Evangel the rebound. From the Crusaders, Wingert gets it down low to Klein, powers up a reverse layup and at the underside of the rim.
They didn't get quite out from underneath the basket enough.
As the Vikings go the other way, they get a timeout called by Chad Lance. 18-15 to go in the second. It's the Crusaders 34, Missouri Valley 29. And with a timeout, we will return to the Ashcroft Center after this.
These kids almost had a new community center. A contractor almost volunteered to build it. A carpenter almost worked on the crew. And everyone else almost gave at the fundraiser. They almost gave. Almost. And these kids? Well, they almost stayed out of trouble.
Back at the Ashcroft Center, Evangel leading Missouri Valley 34-29. Vikings called a timeout there. We'll see what they've changed up for early second half. For the Vikings, they've been led by Lawrence Brown. He has 7 points in the game. Jordan Epps 5. And through the first half, 1 of 6 shooting from the floor. Epps right side to Kevin Stander, a look down low. Goes to his left off the screen, finds Epps left wing, guarded tightly by Williams. He'll try to go to his left, draw contact, and a little bump and foul. Only the first, though, on JJ tonight.
Hey, Epps is tough to guard. He's really quick with the ball, changes directions on a dime.
And his shooting range goes to 23 to 24 feet. You can't give him space, or you can give some others room. Here's Stander to his right. Stops top of the key to Epps' left side, puts pass down low. They feed Brown, jump hook, good over Cotton. Nice move. Fake to the inside, spun to his left and the outside, and the hook over Cotton, and he has 9. They're trying to go inside, I think, to open up the perimeter game for Epps. Here's Williams, fires a pass underneath, it's intercepted, and then thrown away. It went right to Pope. and then he threw it intended for Standard, who wasn't looking for a pass, and it went right back to the Crusaders.
I think Donnelly may have even kind of gotten a hand on it from behind.
There's a whistle and foul underneath. Klein posting up his man, got fouled underneath as he was held. Foul will be charged on James Pope. Donnelly may have affected that outlet pass that went awry, but there wasn't a lot on it. Evangel wound up with an easy steal. Klein, a foul line jumper, scores. Zach with 8. Evangel leads 36-31. Epps back the other way. The conference's leading scorer in his freshman year. Nick's a product, dishes off right side to Connor. Back to Epps. Fakes a 3. Backs up, now fires another 3 try. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound Connor to save it in bounds, and does off Viking. It's going to be Evangel ball. It's one of the keys, Leslie, I think, for Evangel against Epps. Make him work for shots, shoot off the dribble, and not let him spot up. His points will come, but if they come in a volume of shots, that's good news for Evangel. Here's Cotton, top of the key for Klein. Zach has the top of the arc, right side Donnelly in the corner. He'll dribble to the wing, dump it off for Klein. 15-footer, good from the baseline. Zach now in double figures with 10. And Evangel goes up 38-31. Epps had 18 points against Evangel in the earlier meeting, but took 20 shots to get to the 18. Right side Connor goes to his right, drives baseline to the basket and scores. He has 4. 38-33. Angels lead 5. Wingert brings it up. Brody to Cotton, top of the key. Now to Jamie Donnelly. Left side for Klein. Zach over to Williams, left to the arc. Now to Donnelly. Cross court, left wing for Wingert. Brody, top of the key, Cotton. Goes to his right. And a 3 try by Klein. Rims in and out. Well, he can't buy one from 3 range. It's not late. Still 10 points on the night. Epps a drive, lost the handle, but it's going to be a reach in on Williams, who commits his second foul. I'm going to say that was a shooting foul too. It's going to be Williams at the line, or Epps rather, at the line. Jordan Epps with 5 points in the game. First free throw is good. He indicated at a high school he was going to sign with College of the Ozarks. That wound up not coming to fruition, and he winds up at Missouri Valley. And Nick's a rookie, hits both free throws, 7 points from him today. 38-35 Evangel. Long down floor pass. Jordan Fielding in the game, catches right wing. Spins to his right on Connor. Picks up a dribble, finds Donnelly out front. Jamie looking to his right, nothing open there. Goes to Klein, left of the arc. Zach left of the arc. Right of the arc for Donnelly. Right wing for Cotton. 18-footer off the back of the rim. Rebound tip. Wingert had it in his hands. It's knocked out, but it'll stay with the Crusaders inside as it goes out of bounds.
Wingert was kind of solely battling 4 orange jerseys down there, and Missouri Valley, the ones tipping it out of bounds.
Count that as a win.
Yes.
Brody will come out of the game. Victor Agbasi comes in for Evangel. He had 6 points in a short amount of time before picking up 2 fouls. Inbounds to Vic, shakes the defender, finds Fielding now left wing. Fielding with it, out front for Agbasi. Vic, right side for Jamie Donnelly. Goes to Zach Klein, left the wing, and open Agbasi, 22-footer, good! 9 for Vic. Crusaders lead 41-35. Epps splits 2 defenders, drives in the lane, left the layup short, rebound Agbasi. Here comes Fielding up the near sideline. Gordon stops, goes out front to Vic, swung around left side for Donnelly, who fakes a 3, gets around a defender, missed the 18-foot pull-up, rebound tip back to Fielding, Evangel gets it back. Klein underneath for Donnelly, spins underneath, goes to Cotton for Fielding, 20-footer by Jordan, that's off the back of the rim. Rebound picked up by Epps. Epps brings it up, swings it to the right side, a 3 by Stander in transition is short, rebound Agbasi. Evangel the other way with 14:20 to play, leading 41-35 over Missouri Valley. Crusaders have won 4 in a row and 17-5 overall. Top of the key, Agbasi feeds Cotton, pass deflected to Fielding, doesn't have a shot, goes to Klein. Zach left wing is called for double dribble, and I think the Evangel bench We'll say he never actually dribbled to start with. Official pretty sure he did, though. But it happened right in front of the Evangel bench, and I'm not sure they bought that explanation. Wondering if they got players confused because it was in Fielding's hands for a moment. He kind of deflected a pass.
I don't remember Klein putting the ball on the floor either. But
left side into the game, Brady Thompson. Now to Epps left wing. He'll dribble out front. Runs into Tillery, and they're going to call that a foul on Evangel. Steve Jenkins will protest that as Tillery picks up his second. That's team foul number 3 on Evangel this half. Inbounds comes to Epps. Make that Brody Thompson. Right side now for Jim Thomas. Dumps it to the right block. Now a cutter down the lane. A floater won't drop for Kendall Hayes. Evangel the rebound. Pass ahead to Donnelly. Right side Victor Agbasi. Agbasi with the left-hand dribble. Finds Donnelly curling through the lane. Double pump in the paint. Good off the glass. A tough twisting shot for Jamie. And Evangel goes up by 8.
he had to twist a little bit, or it's the wrist drawing or picking up an offensive foul.
And even to get that off was tricky. Epps out front, gets to the top of the key, fires a tray, and it grazes the front of the rim. Rebound Donnelly. Long pass down the floor. Fielding is a 2-on-1. Drives and scores on the layup. Made a little hesitation like he was going to pass, converts the layup, and Evangel goes up by 10, their biggest lead of the day. Timeout Vikings with 12:58 to go, and with a timeout on the floor, we're back after this.
What is your problem, man? All right. What's going on here, fellas?
The missile was about to hit the school.
That doesn't change the fact that I don't have a car anymore. Who just throws a person's car at a missile?
You're serious?
Yeah. Who's going to pay for my car?
Thompson out of Republic brings it up for the Vikings. Has it right down to the three-point line. Finds Epps out front. Now left wing for Jim Thomas. Thomas to his right. Gets to the foul line. Cut off there by Donnelly. Now for Thompson. Thompson backs up with a right-hand dribble. Crosses over to his left. Bounce pass left corner. And an 18-footer is short from Connor. Rebound Evangel. Here's Agbasi leading a break the other way. Makes a stop-and-go move. Gets inside the lane. And scores with a scoop shot. He's in double figures with 11, and Evangel goes up by a dozen. Right side, Jordan Epps goes to his left off a screen. Now they get it underneath the right corner for Hayes. His 17-footer won't go. Donnelly the rebound. Jamie the other direction. Stops left of the arc, drives inside the lane. Behind the back pass, almost corralled by Tillery and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Angel doing well, Leslie. We said that they were rebounding pretty well at halftime, really limiting the Vikings to one shot and out now.
Yeah, the Vikings have hardly had any rebounds. It feels like this half, and Angel is kind of pulling away now and solidifying their lead and keeping the Vikings from scoring. And it does help when they only get one chance at the basket.
Left corner three by Tillery's over the rim and caught by Epps. Back come the Vikings in transition. Epps a drive, splits two defenders and scores on a nice move. That's 9. 47-37. Jamie Donnelly right side. Bounce pass to Tillery, got grabbed, and they caught it out front. You know, the underneath official, you think that's his call, but he's kind of shielded by the two bodies. The out front guy can see the grab that the defender makes and trying to get over the top. Inbound to Tillery, who drives and got fouled again.
I'm not sure Missouri Valley was aware that Evangel had the ball to inbound yet.
I barely was.
Well, I wish the piano were still talking. I just assumed the ball hadn't been handed off yet.
I looked up and Tillery's barreling down the lane, getting bumped. This time the foul goes on Brody Thompson. Free throw by Tillery is good. They don't have to wait for us or for anybody else. The official handles the ball, you can throw it in.
That's right.
Second free throw, that's good. Probably good strategy to not have them ready anyway.
Absolutely.
Back the other way comes Missouri Valley, now down 12. Thompson drives, dishes off, and Agbasi knocked it right out of the hands of Lawrence Brown. It probably would have dunked it. Vikings inbound under their hoop with 11:28 remaining. Evangel on top, 49-37. Vikings look to get it in. They get it in right corner. And a 19-footer missed from there by Kendall Hayes. Donnelly a rebound for Evangel. This fielding, bounce pass inside to Tillery, gets inside the lane, splits two defenders. Got the ball stripped out of his hands. Donnelly winds up with it. Feeds Beering, who drives. He lost the handle. Now Tillery picks it up, and he draws the foul. Crusaders getting the loose balls. There were like three of them that time. They got them all, and it results in a Vikings foul.
And Evangel is taking advantage of being in the right place at the right time.
Throw by Tillery, the roll. Wingard checks back in for Evangel. It's not giving up on a play, though. Sometimes you see a ball knocked free and you think, well, they've got it. That's oftentimes not the case if you just stay with it. Officials and both benches checking on either the foul situation.
I had that as Brown's third.
Yeah, I think both benches and you had that. And
the Vikings are happy with the scoreboard.
Yeah. Saw assistant coach Rob A. will make a beeline to the table. But so did the Valley assistant, just to double check, and they're having a long conversation at the table on the far side. The book is what's official. What's on everybody else's tally. Now Tillery will have one more free throw to complete both ends, and that's good. Corey Tillery with 6 points. That comes Missouri Valley. Top of the key, Connor, left wing to Standard. Bounce pass back to Brown, who missed it on a pick and roll. Rebound Crusaders. Agbasi leads a break the other way. Gets around Epps, drives, and gets hammered to the floor. And is slow to get up. Hasn't gotten up yet. He got knocked down in midair and went down face first. Albeit helped to his feet by Beering and Winger.
He's taken some good knocks this game.
That foul charged. Kevin Stander, they've got up on the board with his second. Maybe that's where the other foul was. Agbasi is at the stripe. Front end is no good.
Well, Brown definitely has 3 fouls. He had one the first half. He had 2 on Tillery this half alone.
Second free throw by Agbasi is no good. He missed them both. He may not be right. He doesn't miss both ends very often. 83% foul shooter. Comes up empty with the Crusaders leading 51-37. Stander the other way for Missouri Valley. Goes right side for Epps. Dishes behind him to Michael Connor. Gets top of the key. Left side Stander 3. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound Agbasi. I come the Crusaders the other way. Leaves it for Wingert, right wing. Bob's underneath. Here's Beering right of the lane. Powers up a shot. Got it stripped, but got fouled inside. That'll go on. Lionel DeLissa. And another timeout called by Missouri Valley. 10:22 to go, nearing the midway mark of the second half. It's the Crusaders 51, the Vikings 37. Timeout called, and we're back after this.
Come on, boy. Come on. What do you got there, Yogi? Huh? What have you found? What do you got, little fella? Drop it. Looks like someone's butt. Man, they probably lost it playing with their kids. Hey, leave it. Come on. Come on.
First half. That's 13 without Brown's third foul, unless they gave it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Unless they accidentally gave it to, like, Kendall Hayes, number 32 or something. That could be a pretty big deal.
He's not bad. Welcome back to the Ashcroft Center, where Josh Bierink is shooting free throws for Evangel. First one is no good. It barely hit the front of the rim. Evangel leading 51-37. 14-point lead in Missouri Valley midway through the second half. Second free throw, it's off the back of the rim, but bounces through. First point of the game for Bierink. Evangel up 52-37. Out front, Kevin Stander goes to his left. This is the Connor, top of the key. A drive by Pope right of the lane. Runner won't go. Tip, no, but there's an Evangel foul inside. Evangel looking to get to 5 straight wins and 18 victories on the year, and maintain a lead in the Heart of America Conference. 1-game lead in the league over Mid-American Nazarene and Culver Stockton starting tonight. First free throw, no good. Lionel DeLissa. Matt Klein back in for the Evangel, replacing Corey Tillery. Missouri Valley tonight, or make it Mid-American Nazarene tonight, hosting Avila. Culver Stockton home today against Benedictine. Second free throw, that's good. That'll be an interesting score in Canton tonight. A Benedictine team that doesn't give up much, and a Culver Stockton team that tries to get 100 a night. Jordan fielding in mid-floor, gets it over the mid-court line with a pass to Agbasi. Pull-up jumper from 18, good. Vic with 13 points. Evangel up 54-38. At the cross top of the key. Swings it to the right wing. Now a cross-court pass near side. Stander took about 3 steps, drives left of the lane, airballs his shot, rebound batted around, nearly tied up, and they're going to call a foul in that mess on a Crusader, and I think on Bierink.
I think you're right.
Stander went a long way without a dribble.
Yes, he did.
Bierink's third foul will come out of the game. Cotton back in with 9:41 left.
As far as situations, I'm not sure anybody should have been stuck with a foul on that.
Not that there wasn't contact
right,
going on.
Yeah, seemed pretty even.
Epps right side. Near side for David Smith. We dump it down low to Smith in the lane. Fade away at the underside of the glass. Rebound Cotton. Well, you got to have quick hands to catch that.
Yeah.
That came back in a hurry. Wingard right side. Fires a pass to Fielding, who scores in an open layup on a pretty backdoor cut. Jordan Fielding with 7. Here's Epps the other way, pulling up for 3, rimmed it out, rebound, pulled down by Agbasi. Vic pushes it up out of traffic. Now we'll slow it up far sideline. Look down low, go out front to Fielding. Right side for Stephen Cotton. He'll look underneath, puts it on the floor to his right, flips it right corner to Fielding, drives left wing, finds Cotton inside, powers up and scores underneath. First basket of the second half for Cotton, and the Crusaders go up by 20.
Nice little no-look pass by Fielding underneath the Cotton, who's standing kind of by himself.
Valley with it back, lob inside, broken up and stolen by Victor Agbasi.
Valley just can't do anything right at this point.
It kind of hit a wall, and kind of blinked and it's a 20-point game all of a sudden. It doesn't seem that way. Agbasi left of the arc, open three, good! And the lead grows some more. 61-38, and Evangels open up a cushion with 8:18 remaining. Timeout again by the Vikings. Back to the Ashcroft Center, but first this break on the Crusaders Sports Network.
What is that thing?
Looks like somebody's double chin. Must have lost it snacking on fruits and vegetables.
Somebody's gonna trip on that.
Back at the Ashcroft Center, Missouri Valley calling a timeout, then they throw the ball out of bounds. It's 61-38. Evangel is pulled away here. A big run by the Crusaders. They led by 5 at halftime, and now it's a 33-point advantage with 8:07 to go in the game. Crusaders bring it back the other direction. Brody Wingert on the right side, fires at the Cotton right block, gets around his man to the basket, missed the stuff. Rebound Vikings, and they'll take it the other direction. Michael Connor up floor. Chad Lance calling a timeout, trying to reinvigorate his troops. Jordan Epps left wing, goes to his right, hits across the key. Fade away right wing from 17, off the back of the rim. Rebound Klein. Here's Williams the other way. That double team ball knocked away, but winds up in Klein's hands. Zach no look pass to Agbasi. He'll go up in traffic left of the lane, missed the shot. Rebound Vikings, they'll go the other direction. Vikings push it up. And then they lose it. Here's Williams with a steal. JJ will slow it up. Gets it to midcourt. Gets a step on a defender. Gets all the way inside the lane and peels it back out front, trying to burn some time. Brody Wingert right wing. Looks underneath the feeds Agbasi right of the arc. At top of the key to Zach Klein. Right side to Vic. He'll launch a three. Rim it out, no good. Rebound Missouri Valley. Under 7 minutes to go, the Crusaders leading 61-38. In transition, a pass inside, and a shot missed underneath by the Vikings. That comes Evangel the other way. Klein a drive, lost the handle in the far corner, and it's out of bounds to the Vikings. Evangel has won 9 of their last 10 coming in, 17th nationally in NAIA Division I, trying to keep the roll going. Last week, only one game. Had a week between games last week, and have to win at Baker 76-69, leading the Vikings now late. They've held Missouri Valley to just 1 point in the last 4 minutes on the scoreboard clock. Stander misses a three-try right wing. Rebound in Agbasi's hands, and Evangel will go it the other way. They've stymied Missouri Valley. They're midway through this second half. Brody Wingert left side, kicks it off the Cotton left corner. Now to Agbasi out front. Vic to his right. Makes a stop-and-go move over to Zach Klein left of the arc. He'll fire a three and miss it off the front of the rim. Here comes Missouri Valley the other direction. No-look pass to an open man underneath, and Kendall Hayes converts inside. 61-40. Well, that breaks a long spell by Valley without a made field goal. Last one was around at 11 minutes of the second half. We're at 5:45 to go now. Right wing J.J. Williams feeds Cotton inside with the ball stripped out of his hands. I think they called a foul. They did on Missouri Valley underneath. It's on Kendall Hayes. That's the third one on him. And free throws for Stephen Cotton, senior from Eldon, has 7 points today. Averaging 10.4 for the Crusaders in his senior year. Front end is no good. It's the front end of a 1-and-1. Rebound Missouri Valley. Kevin Stander the other way. Across the key. Ends it behind him to David Smith. Now top of the key it goes. Bounce pass inside. Turnaround shot missed in the lane by Pope. Rebound Evangel. They've done well in getting one shot and out for the Vikings here in the second. 61-40 Crusaders. Donnelly right side as it poked out of his hands by David Smith, but still Evangel ball near sideline as Corey Tillery and Josh Veerink come back in the game. Cotton and Klein come out, and they may be done for the night with the Crusaders leading by 21. Wingard inbound. Lobs it to the half-court line, and J.J. Williams. Williams to Donnelly right wing. Jamie goes to his left, now to Wingard between the circles. Lob middle of the lane, goes right to James Pope like it was meant for him. Back come the Vikings the other direction. Brody Thompson, Smith, right side Kevin Stander trying to go baseline. Lost it right out of bounds and gives it back to the Crusaders. Angel walk it up the other direction. Less than 5 minutes to go. Missouri Valley closing in on their fourth loss in a row. They lost 3 straight coming in, but it had won 3 in a row prior to that. Donnelly right of the arc. Fires a pass to an open Wingard inside. Brody cut into the basket, scores on the layup. He has 6. 63-40. Evangel back up by 23, matching their biggest lead of the day. Left wing Kevin Stander at the top of the key, and a 3 try by Pope is long. Rebound tipped in the air. Winds up near side and corralled by Brody Wingard on the wing. He'll find Williams, and Evangel will bring it up floor. Right side Tillery will hold it up. Wingard between the circles. Gives it up to J.J. 4:08 to go. Here's Wingard. Looks inside at Tillery. Lobs it for him right block. Tillery corralled and practically thrown out of bounds. And now a foul call on either Stander or James Pope. It's a 1-and-1 free throw attempt for Corey Tillery after all that. The Vikings bring in Lionel DeLissa. He returns to the lineup. So does Michael Connor. Tillery will shoot free throws. Into the game for Evangel, Eric Seckler. He comes in for the first time. 5'10 freshman out of Pleasant Hope. Free throw by Tillery is good on the front end of the 1-and-1. Now coming in, Caleb McGee. 5'10 rookie out of Sykeston. Their first action in a while. Another free throw coming from Tillery. That is on the way, and no good this time. Rebound Missouri Valley, trails 64-40. Thompson brings it up. Bounce pass top of the key, gets it right back. Thompson, bounce pass left block, intercepted by Tillery. The Evangel will go the other direction. Where they have done a masterful job defensively in the second half at just shutting the Vikings down. McGee left to the arc. Out front to Seckler, look to his right. Goes to his left on the dribble. Tries to feed a bounce pass and does to Jordan Fielding. Fielding in the corner. Out front for Tillery. Fakes a 22-footer. Over to McGee. Caleb gets inside the arc. Over to Fielding. Left corner for Seckler. Drives to the wing. Tries a foul line jumper and got blocked. And they're going to call it a tie-up. And the Crusaders have the arrow. Still Evangel's ball. 7 on the shot clock. Lobbed out front for Fielding. He'll launch a 23-footer. Misses off the front of the rim. Rebound Seckler. And he'll get it back out front. Evangel resets. Pass down low. Veerink on the right block. Too far under the basket to shoot. Goes cross with a pass. It's taken out of bounds by Missouri Valley. An extended possession for the Crusaders, who had the shot clock wind down. Missed the desperation attempt, but got their own miss. Jordan Epps had sat for a while. He's going to come back in the game for Missouri Valley. He's been held to under double figures here, 9 points so far. You got to think he's going to look to change that right away. Inbounds comes to McGee, far wing. Being bumped by Epps in the backcourt, over to Tillery. Tillery left wing, top of the key for Fielding. He'll let fly a 3 try. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound Vikings. They'll go the other direction. David Smith up the far sideline to Michael Connor. Connor to his left, swings it near side. Now a lob goes to the left block for Pope. Jump hook in the lane. Make that Brown, who scores with a hook shot in the lane. Well, it's Brown in double figures for the Vikings. That's the first Valley player to get there. He's got 11. 64-42, Evangel. Seckler at the point. Goes to his right. Cut off right wing. Goes to Caleb McGee right side. McGee to Tillery left of the arc. Over to Seckler left wing. He'll fire a three and miss it long. Rebound Missouri Valley. Connor will push it up. Top of the key, Lawrence Brown. Back to Epps right side, 23 feet. He'll go to his left off the screen. Pull-up jumper from 16. No. Rebound Tillery with 2 minutes to go in the game. 64-42 Evangel. Closing in on their 18th win of the year. McGee, bounce pad right side for Tillery. Tillery to his left. Goes to Seckler between the circles. Left side, Caleb McGee. Rookie out of Sykeston. Goes baseline. Runner off the side of the glass. Rebound Valley. They push it up the other direction. At the foul line, a jumper from there. Good by Lionel DeLissa. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Actually, they're just going to use it to substitute in a couple of new faces. So no break there as Jordan Stapp has come back into the game for the Vikings. 6-foot sophomore from Washington, Missouri. He's in for the first time. Nick Diata back in from Missouri Valley, a 6'8 junior from Senegal, Africa. Evangel up 20. Tillery right wing, fakes a three, goes to his left. Over to Jordan Fielding. Fielding with a stop-and-go move along the left baseline. Finds Seckler right wing, out front Tillery. Fakes a three, drives left. Dumps it off for Vierink, and a huge dunk by Josh. Ivan with authority. Slams it home with two hands to make it 66-44. Out front, ball swung to the right side. Here's Jordan Epps, 26 feet out. He might try one from there. Bounce pass instead to the right corner, and a three ball by Connor is long. Rebound picked up off the floor by Tillery. He's chased to the corner, but finds Caleb McGee ahead to Fielding with 40 seconds to go. 10-second differential on the shot clock, but Evangel's going to close this out and be 18-5 and 11-2 in the league. Out front, McGee drives left, kick out to Tillery. His three try is long. Rebound Seckler, put back, draws a foul. That with 21 seconds to go, and Seckler has a chance to break into the scoring column. The Vikings will going to be 9-16, 4-9 in the conference. Once again, Evangel owned the second half here. First free throw good by Seckler as he breaks into the scoring column. 32-27 Evangel lead at the half. All Evangel in the second. 68-44. Seckler hits both free throws. 18 seconds to go. Back comes Missouri Valley. Connor across the key. Right side for Jordan Stapp. 18-footer inside the arc. Rims out for the Vikings. Rebound Tillery. He'll hold it, and the Crusaders don't even have to get it across midfloor. 4 seconds to go. Tillery will get it across. 1 second left, and it's over. Evangel wins again. The Crusaders take it from Missouri Valley. Another dominating second half performance over the Vikings. Your final score, the Crusaders 68, Missouri Valley 44. Our post-game coverage is brought to you by the Assemblies of God Credit Union. It'll include a visit with the head coach of the Crusaders, Steve Jenkins, and wrap up our night of basketball from the Ashcroft Center. Again, your final, Evangel 68, the Vikings 44. Our post-game coverage is on the way after this. All right, I'm back in a minute.